I would say that we're having the best spring we've ever had. Why am I saying that? Well, because everything's flowering in like a succession, starting with the daphnes, the snowdrops, the native daffodils, and then through the primroses, magnolias, amelanchier, now the cherry, and the bluebells are coming out. They're, you know, not everything's at a peak flowering, because that's another thing that goes on. You know, certain flowers will have a peak year of flowers, but it's kind of general. You know, as a general thing, most flowers are doing really well. There's an Elaeagnus down there that's, oh, the scent is just delicious. And I think if you turn around and look behind you, one of the last magnolias to flower, or to still be in flower, can you see it? That's Lady Margaret Helen. And this is what I'm working amongst at the moment, trying to reduce cow parsley, which is working. You know, these things take time. You can't just rid a place and have, you know, maintenance-free gardening. It doesn't happen. But let's give you some background. Now, what we've had, the winter has been pretty mild. We had some snow in November, December. Then it was mild. Then after Christmas, early January-ish, we had another layer of snow that didn't last long. And then it's been mild. Then it got very cold, and we've just had a period when it's been 20 degrees and more, which is wrong. Not that we haven't, but what I mean is, that's not what we want. That's not what we need. I mean, 20 degrees is 1 degree higher than the average July temperature for the UK in 1970s, and that includes our scorcher year of 76. Well, people are jumping up for joy saying, oh, 20 degrees, oh, isn't it lovely, isn't it lovely? Well, okay, is it lovely if you then, because you're enjoying it and think it's great, you know, when we have a water shortage later on in the year, or crops don't grow, are you going to give up your food and water in exchange for 20 degrees in April? Early April even? No, I didn't think so either. So it's wrong. It's not going to work. And, you know, the UK is wet. And it has a certain climate. It has a certain stuff. Some of this isn't native, but, you know, the pollen that's in the air, the leaf litter that goes into the ground, you know, centuries of certain trees. You know, we couldn't just suddenly start growing stuff like Spain and Italy, because their ground has been like that for centuries, and that's what natively grows there. So it's, you know, to have like really hot temperatures so soon is not good. Anyway, we're back to normal now, so I'm happy. If you look through there, you can see a patch of daffodils that have gone over. That's the native daffodils, and in between that there's a magnolia. Can you see the white of it? Well, now what's happened, of course, is that the flowers have gone, and now the foliage is there. Now there is a reason for me saying all this, and that is when you have a lot of flowers, and all the periods of flowering have gone, they've gone quick. Nothing's been hanging around. they've gone over quickly, very quickly. Not forgetting the violets. And what that's a sign of is that that's stress. So the plants are going, flower, produce seed, get it done quickly, because it's wrong. Because they can sense other things, they talk to each other via the mushroom network. Science is proving all this, even though some of us already know all this anyway. Let me show you some foliage, it just looks beautiful. There, look at that. And then you can see little spots of blue through there. Native bluebells, of course. Then through this darkness, up in the top corner, there's a blackbird nest that's chest high. So at least I know now. But that's what happens when you have something flowering prolifically. It's either a peak year or there's something going on and it's getting prepared to produce young because it's worried it's going to die. That's what happens. That's what it's about. So abnormally high temperatures are not good. And this ends my spring report for April. If you want to see some of the plants and flowers that I've been talking about, have a look at my top 5s. I don't think I've done February yet. So, so January, February, March, April. So there's 4 to look at, and they may not be up yet, all of them. So keep an eye out for those, and they'll show you some of the flowers. Right, thanks for watching. See you next time. Ta-da.